Hey everybody, it is Jennifer at Studio J Company. Happy Sunday. Welcome in everybody. I'm a couple minutes early. Actually, I'm 1 minute early. All right, I'm gonna get everything together while people pop on. I think I got everything. Hey Tanya. If you pop on, say hello. Let me know you're here. Hey Cheryl. Hey Kathy. Hey Tammy. Welcome in everybody. We are in an event tonight with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends, and it's Crafter's Choice. I'm a little out of the frame there. It's Crafter's Choice, so we can do anything. And I'm not done with fall, but I do have another Christmas, and actually it's kind of similar to what I did yesterday. I made some other, if you saw my live yesterday, it was the jumbo tag ornaments, the Christmas tag ornaments. And hey Kristen, hey Krista, hey everybody, hey Teresa, hey Carolyn, y'all come on in. So I made some more because apparently those were pretty popular. People were going a little crazy for them. So I made different versions. They're big like that. And y'all tell me what you think. Because I did make, they're about 8 inches. They're roughly 8 inches. So here's another one. Here's the one, I know it's backwards. My phone is flipped backwards. Hey Stephanie, hey Janice, thank you for sprinkling it. Okay, so got this size, but y'all tell me, because I did make them in the normal size too, which is like this size. See the difference? Big difference. These are normal ornaments. I mean, you can tell I'm holding it. It's a normal size ornament. And then these are jumbo. These are good for decorating. I think they'd be cute on a tree too. You know how you always have that gap in the tree when you're decorating your tree and there's that little hole and you start pulling the bristles, the little limbs trying to hide it? One of these would be great. So y'all tell me, because I think I'm going to offer it in both sizes. It just gets a little confusing. So anyway, we are in an event today, and it's with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends, and I'm the last one, so I get to wrap it up for everybody. So it was a full day of crafters, and it was Crafter's Choice. So there's really no limit. You could do Valentine's if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you could. So I'm gonna do winter, okay? So this isn't necessarily Christmas, it's winter. I know I'm getting way ahead of myself. Hey Petra, hey Beverly, hey Tammy, hello Marie. Welcome in, y'all. If I missed anybody, I do go back and watch the replays. So if I miss anybody, hey Andrea, I will catch everybody there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. What I'm gonna do, I took a little vote last minute to see if y'all wanted snowman and hot cocoa, or this, I'll show you what the other option was. It was mittens. I'm just gonna set these aside. These are so cute. I really like the bigger version. It's just easier to work with. But here's the mittens. Aren't those cute? There's the mittens. Oh, and the ice skates. And here's the thing about these kits. They're so easy because you don't have to worry about staying in the lines so much because everything's separate. Let me show you. Pop out. Okay, so you've got the design etched in it. You paint this however you want to. You paint this however you want to. And really you only have to worry about one of the ice skates because then you would put that there because they're layered. So you'd paint this one, kind of gives it like a 3D, like that. And then you got the little cuff at the top of each ice skate, like that. Oops, which way it goes? Like that. I know the comments kind of get in the way sometime. And then the bow, which goes there. And here's the little grommet for the tag. Isn't that cute? I couldn't decide, so I took a vote. And so it turns out we're going to do the snowman and the hot cocoa. At least last I looked, that was the winner, was the snowman and hot cocoa. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So let's see. Got all these. I think I'm going to start with the snowman. How is everybody? Where did my comments? Hold on. I don't think I touched it. Okay. I hope y'all are still there. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to start on the snowman. All right. He's so cute. So with this, you've got, it's etched out where he's going to go. So really you only have to paint like this part that's going to show. So it won't really matter if you get messy. I'm just going to put the paint on here. I think I'm going to do it like in a bright blue. Not bright blue, but like not really turquoise. Maybe something like this. Kind of wintry, don't you think? Hi, Peggy. Okay, I see people popping in. Hi, Cassandra. All right. Yeah, I hope y'all had a great weekend. I tried, I went out this morning and I went to Kirkland's and I went to Ross. And I always tell y'all when I go to Ross, I'm going to take y'all along because, a lot of you say, I always find cool stuff there, really good prices. And a lot of y'all say you don't have a Ross near you. So I went in there and I was going to bring y'all on. And then, well, luckily I remembered I'm in this event, but I don't think the event had started yet. So when you're in an event, you can't go live on your page except for your time slot during the event. So, but I don't think the event started till like 2 o'clock. So, I could have gone live, but they had their music. Somebody had the music playing so loud in there. And for one, you probably wouldn't have been able to hear me very good. And two, I'm afraid my video would have gotten flagged. You know, if they hear music in the background, there's some copyright thing. So I didn't want to go on for that. So I did take pictures of some cool stuff I saw. If you collect Santas, like old world Santas and all that, they had some beautiful Santas and like $19.99 for like big Santas, really pretty. So if you have a Ross near you, or if you ever go out of town and you see a Ross, go in there. They always have good stuff, really cheap too. That's where I got that banner. Somebody was asking about that that banner you can see hanging back here with the little pumpkins. It was like $6.99, I think. They always have good stuff, really, really cheap. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to find my white. Okay, I knew I had it. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Elaine. Thank you for sprinkling, Beverly. Hey, Patricia. Welcome in, y'all. Okay, so we're doing, I feel like it's a lot like yesterday, but it's a different version. And I think y'all go ahead and sprinkle this out. I'm going to, and just comment. I don't want to get, let me say this. I don't want to get anybody in Facebook jail. So be careful commenting like some people do, like the rapid fire commenting, comment, but don't go too crazy. because I heard that someone that was following our event yesterday, she got her name called in several, but unfortunately she got, I guess, for when you comment too much too fast, it kind of flags Facebook or it flags you. And I guess they think you're spamming or something, so be careful. But comment, say hello, let me know you're here. You know, if you have a question, ask a question, even if I don't catch it until the replay. But I'm going to pick a winner at the end of this, and I'm going to give away the ornament size, the normal ornament size of the ones we're doing. The snowman, I'm going to give away the ornament size one, and then I'm also going to give away the ornament size of the hot cocoa ornament, so you can paint your own. Okay, so ow! I just touched my hot glue gun. I'm going to pick 2. So, just comment. You can say hello. Every now and then you can tap the hearts or post the heart or something like that. But, I'll pick 2 winners at the end. Okay, let's get to painting. I've been chit-chatting too much. Okay. I'm just going to, actually, I'm going to mix a little of that bright blue with some white because it's like super bright blue. And really, like I said, I just got to get around him because there's going to be, I'll make sure y'all can see. Hey, Carla. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Lori. I saw Lori pop in. I don't know if she's still here. Hey, Cindy. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hi, Debbie. Okay. This is pretty when you mix them. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize I have on this light color. Of course, it doesn't matter. I've been out cleaning the laser. Those things get really dirty. The Glowforge, they get dirty really easy. I come in, I look like a mechanic. I have like charred like stuff on my face and my hands and all that. So it's a mess. All right, I'm just gonna paint around him. I'll still be able to see where he goes. Oh, wait. I might save this blue for the hot cocoa mug because I thought, let's do a decoupage. Okay, so I printed out, it's the lyrics, it's the music sheet of Winter Wonderland. And it's got like icicles, or not icicles, snowflakes in the background. Wouldn't that be pretty as the background for him? I'm gonna do that. I'll use that blue with the hot cocoa mug one. I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. Y'all, I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. I came running up here, and whenever I do that, if I'm already like sitting, you know, a few minutes before it's time to go live, I do a lot better. Hey Vivian, hey Penny, welcome in. Hello. Hi Kimberly. Hi Nancy. Welcome in. First time watching. I'm glad you're here. Hey Liz. Yeah, this is an event. This is with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends, and it's a free group, just like all of them. The link is in the description, and you can go and join. And I mean, it's hosted by Janice of Vintage Country Crafting, and she does events every week, and she always has really good creators. All right, y'all, here I go again. I'm just talking. I'm telling you, sometimes you do that and people come at you. I don't know. Can't help it. All right, I am gonna use this. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna Mod Podge that paper on the snowman. So I'm gonna use this blue on the background. I think it'll be pretty. I'm gonna use it on the background for this hot cocoa mug. I want you to see how easy these are to paint, because seriously, every time I do one of these, And then I finish, and my husband will say, how'd it go? And then I'll show him what I made, and he's like, honey, that looks like something you would buy at the store. I mean, they do. They really look, it's so easy to paint these. And I still hear people say, oh, I can't paint. Will you paint one? I'll just buy one. No, you got to paint it yourself. I mean, these are, they're so easy. I think it's because they are separated, you know, it's in layers, so you don't have to worry about being super neat. So I want y'all to see how easy it is to do this. Can y'all see? I don't have my iPad set up. Usually I'll set up my iPad so I can see what y'all see on your screen. So I don't know what happened. My iPad, so weird. Everything on my iPad like logs out, and now it's like you have to enter your password. I don't know any of my passwords, y'all. I'm the worst. I hate changing it because it'll say you can't use any of the last 5 you've used or something like that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm not very techy, I will tell you. I'm not good with that. Okay. Just gonna get a coat of this on here. Oh. So y'all have a good weekend. Hey, Ralph. The weekend went by really quick, but I will tell you, we woke up this morning, it was like 50 something degrees, and it's been kind of cloudy all day, but all this week we're supposed to have like the highs are only in the 60s, like low 60s. So I'm excited about the week. It's finally gonna feel like fall all day. Only thing I'm not looking forward to is like the time change, like, you know how it gets dark earlier? I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. But it's football season. We have a lot of, not a lot. We like to do football parties in the fall with our friends. So we have a big one coming up. I'm in Georgia, so, and I'm a Florida fan. So, my husband and all my friends are Georgia fans. So we have a big Florida-Georgia party every year. And it's always so much fun. So that's coming up in 2 weeks. I'll have to take pictures and stuff and show you. I think I'm going to do a taco bar this year. I always try to plan out like the food and everything, and I think I'm gonna do like a taco bar. Have any of y'all ever done that? We'll see how it goes. Hi, Noelle. Hey, Connie. Welcome in, y'all. Go dogs. You're not a dog fan. What are you talking about? Okay, I'll set this aside. I don't have to worry about that because that's where the cup is going to go. The hot cocoa mug. I think this is dry enough. Okay, I'm going to put the music lyrics, the music sheet. It's Winter Wonderland, and I think that's perfect for these. I think it'd be good with the ice skates too. That's a lot. Walking tacos. I've seen that. That's an idea. I might do that. I don't know. That is much easier, especially by moving around and, you know, something easy to carry. Okay, let's see. Well, you know what? I'm going to put the whole thing on here. I was just going to go around the snowman. I'm just going to put the whole sheet. I just printed that on just our regular printer. So I don't care if I use the whole sheet. Hang on a second, y'all. Ah, here we go. Hold on. I don't know if that worked or not. Prayers, please. Prayers, Julie. Oh no. You got it. Hey, Christine. Oops. Thank you. I was just saying that pumpkin banner came from Ross, like $6.99. And actually, I cut 3 of them off because my little shelf, it wasn't big enough for them. So I have 3 extras to craft with. I think I put 1 in my auction, but I don't think anybody bought it, so it might go in the next auction. Get a little on here. I want to get the title where it says Winter Wonderland. I want to make sure I get that on here. Because a lot of it's going to be covered up by the snowman. It's just going to look like a music sheet. But I want it to be a little obvious what song it is. I should have traced this first. Oh well. I'm just going to cut around it. All right, let's do this. Ooh, the smell of this Mod Podge, strong. All right, so I know I want Winter Wonderland. Hang on, y'all. I don't know. Hang on. I really need my iPad. Okay. Oh, I got it. I banned him. Okay. It's the first time I've ever banned anybody, y'all. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Sorry. Don't y'all hate that? Creepers. Should have brought my iron. My little iron. I could really get this smoothed out. All right. Yeah, I noticed after yesterday's live, there was some guy commenting on all the ladies' comments. I was like, Lorenzo, somebody. I had to get rid of him. It's the first time I've banned anybody on a live, though. So, isn't that pretty? Winter Wonderland. I wonder if my heat, let me see. I wonder if the heat tool will help any. I know. I don't know what he was saying. He was posting a link to something. And it had a weird name, so I don't know who he was. I couldn't pronounce the name. Yeah, he didn't say anything. Y'all are like me. When I hear somebody do that, I'm like, oh, what'd they say? What'd they say? What'd I miss? I can't find it. No, he was posting a link. I don't know what it was. I don't want anybody clicking on something bad. All right, I'll sand the edges off real quick. I'm sure he wasn't posting a link to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, so he's got to go. Yeah, you click on that stuff, you can get hacked very quick. And they're clever. They send links to us, like creators, to our page, telling us that we violated some Facebook thing, or you know, they try to act like they're Facebook. Yeah, click here to confirm that you own this page or whatever, and they get you. They're sneaky. I mean, why don't they have anything better to do? Okay, I'm gonna have to cut out that little hole too, but I'll save that for the last part. I'm still using this little homemade sanding block. If y'all don't have one of these little gators or whatever, I have one, but I need to replace the sandpaper on it. This one is not very good right now, but this is one that I made with one of my kits, like the little craft along with me kits. I sent everybody a little homemade sanding block. So, hey, it works. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's backwards to y'all, but it's the music sheet for Winter Wonderland. Pretty. Okay, and then we're going to put our snowman on top of that, so that will be the background. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You get a lot of people wanting to be your friend. I have the Glowforge Pro. I'll be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot about all that stuff. I've kind of taught myself as I go. And then in the forums and stuff like that with the Glowforge Premium or whatever, I don't know. My husband bought it. I personally don't think I needed the Pro. I know the Pro has that pass-through, so you can do, it can be a, you know, you can run something through as long as you want. The only time I've used that, I did make, did y'all see those great big gingerbread? Well, I only made one really great big one. The big gingerbread man I cut out, and then I cut out some that are like, you know, this big and this big, and I'm trying to do them all different sizes because I want to paint them up and kind of stack them going around my front door frame for the holidays. That reminds me, I need to start painting them. But my husband said there's more features to the Glowforge Pro as far as like it cools down faster so you can use it more often. I don't know though. I'm not the best person to ask about all that stuff. So I don't know. Trying to decide if I want to paint his hat or do, I'm just going to paint it since I did that paper for the background. I'll keep it a little more simple. Okay. Let me see how this is looking. Okay, so that did take a few minutes, but the rest of this is going to come together really quick, really easy. So I got my base. Now keep in mind, okay, let me show you the snowman. I'll lower y'all down a little bit. Okay, so he's got a scarf. Where does it go? It goes this way. He's got buttons that are going to go there, a heart. He's got a nose, and then he's got these that go on his hat here and here, and then a snowflake is going to go there. So I'm going to go ahead and paint him white, and then I'm going to paint up the top part of his hat black, and then the rest is going to be layered. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think. I should use. I'll just use a brush. I love snowmen. When I was at Ross today, gosh, they had so many cute snowmen. Like, you know, the plush ones like you set out in your house. Like, pretty good size for $12.99. So many. So many things, and I don't need any more Christmas decorations. Ew, they just come out with new stuff every year, and it's so pretty. Okay, so y'all watch how quick and easy this little guy comes to get. Oh, I got blue in there. It's okay. He's got a little bit of blue tint to him. I'll just do another coat over it, and it'll be fine. Okay, I'll let that dry. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and paint the whipped cream that goes on the hot cocoa. It's already got my white out. Yes, snowmen and gingerbread men. And y'all there's it's a little saying. I might have to look on Pinterest. Somewhere, it's got to be somewhere. Before I did pottery and ceramics for the past 21 years. But I owned a little paint your own pottery studio, and I had this little tile, and I had two. One had a snowman on it, and it said, I don't know where I saw the saying, but I painted it. I saw this saying somewhere. It might have been on a t-shirt, but I painted it on a little tile, and I painted a snowman, and it said, the perfect man. And it said something like, he's cool. Maybe it was he's cool, well-rounded, and handy with a broom. And it had a little snowman with a broom. And then I had one, it had a gingerbread man, and it said the perfect man. The perfect man. He's sweet. He's something. And if he gives you any crap, you can bite his head off. And it was a gingerbread cookie, and he had a little bite out of his head. I can't remember. Have y'all heard that anywhere? Have you heard any of that? Oh. Okay, I gotta stop touching my phone. Everything disappears. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I'm way behind. Oh, somebody needs prayers, y'all. I cannot remember where I saw it. And I don't know. I think when I sold my store, I left all of the painted samples. So I don't have those two tiles anymore, but it was so cute. I love the snowman. He's handy with a broom. All right, there's our whipped cream. It's got marshmallows too, so we'll go ahead and paint those. All right, and snowflake. And the snowman has a snowflake too. So see, with this all being separated like this, you don't have to be so neat with it. Okay, he's got an orange nose. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and paint his nose white, and then I'm gonna paint it orange, because I feel like the white will give it like a primer, and it'll make the orange stand out better. There's something about when you paint, a lot of these paints, like the apple barrel and stuff, when you paint on wood or this MDF or whatever, it just kind of soaks it in. So you have to do all these coats. So I'm gonna do it white, and then I'll go back and paint over that. Another snowflake. I don't know if that goes with this or not. Okay. His scarf. I don't know what color I'm gonna do a scarf, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a primer coat on it, just because I like to do that. You don't have to. And his scarf has another little piece that's supposed to be where it ties the knot, you know. Let's see. Here it is. It's like a a little marshmallow kind of. Gosh, my hands. I was out there cleaning the Glowforge, and I mean, it's like cleaning a grill to me. All those char marks and stuff like that. And then you touch your face and stuff. It gets all over you. Okay, what else? Oh, I'm gonna go over the snowman again. I think I'm gonna do my cocoa, hot cocoa mug in red, and I think I'm gonna do, see the handle, how it's kind of like sectioned. I'm either gonna do black and white or red and white. What do y'all think? I was thinking about doing a red mug, hot cocoa mug, but I could do black, or because we've got this bright blue, it's gonna go on that for the base. I just like pops of color like that. It's so whimsical, pretty. Okay. All right, he's got buttons. He's got 2 buttons. I think I did it again. I think I've lost a piece. Maybe. Yeah, I usually use the chalk paint too. I didn't bring my chalk paint in here. I swear, now I'm starting to lose pieces. I'm not going to worry about it. I know it'll turn up. Okay, so what do y'all think? Black will look better on the blue, red and white. It's not in my shop yet. I just cut these tonight, and I will get them in my shop. I think I'm going to offer them in both sizes. Normal, I say normal ornament size, like this size, as well as the big jumbo ones. So I'm going to offer both. And at the end of this video, this live, I'm going to pick 2 people. I'm going to give away the smaller ornament size. I'm going to give away the snowman version like we're doing here, but in this size, and the hot cocoa in that size. So comment, say hello. If you're there watching, I know a lot of people don't interact, and that's fine. Sometimes I just sit and watch because I might not be paying attention when they answer my question, or they might ask me something back, and I'm like, oh, I wasn't listening. Scroll up to your comment, Christine. A snowman is the perfect man, well-rounded, and he comes with his own broom. Okay, that was a good one. Yeah, it seemed like it said he was handy with broom, but it's that same, that's it. Did you see one about the gingerbread man? It was like, he's sweet. I don't know, he was sweet and something. Maybe he's like, he's sweet, he's tan, I don't know. But if he gives you any crap, you can bite his head off. It was so funny. And he had, the little cookie had a little bite out of his head. It was so fun. Okay. All right, so I am gonna go ahead. Now the mug says warm and cozy on it, but you don't have to worry about that. That's just showing you where this goes. So you'll paint this and pop it on there. Because you know, if you had to paint this, if you had to take a little brush, you'd have to be really neat and everything, but not with this one. Watch, I'm just gonna take a sponge and do this. And it will be done. No worrying about being neat or a steady hand or any of that. There. Warm and Cozy is done. Okay. Let me get the black on his hat. Here. I'm going to use a sponge for this too. And remember these are going to cover that bottom part of his hat. So I'm just going to paint these black. See how simple this is? If you don't talk the whole time like I do. Oh, and the hot cocoa has a little, I guess, oh, this is like a peppermint stick sticking out of it. So, you know what? This is going to be red and white sticking up out of the whipped cream. So I think I will do this black and white since this is going to be red and white. Okay. Go ahead and get some white on here. If you go across it real light, like with one of these, it won't go down in the cracks. See the lines that are drawing it out? But even if it does, you can take like a little thumbtack or a nail or anything sharp and just kind of scratch through it if your paint gets down in those little lines. I have this crazy big thumbtack somewhere around here, but I keep moving my craft setup from room to room, so I don't know where that thing's at right now. I have this. Okay. Same thing with the handle. I'm really surprised Stella hasn't come charging in here. That big push fan makes you smile. It's pretty funny. Actually, you know what? See, I'm supposed to be condensing all my stuff to one room. But I tried that. My office is next to my husband's home office. So on days that he works from home, he's super loud. Like, he talks so loud. And if I'm doing a live, well, I did a live one day and I was asking, can y'all hear him? And everybody could hear him. He only works from home like 2 days a week, but still. I was like, okay, I'm going to have to go into another room to do my live. Because it's distracting. Even to me, it's distracting. So I'm thinking maybe I just need to move all my stuff over to this one room. Get everything set up in here. All right, are we? Okay, we still got a few minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and do, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I need red for the heart. I'm just going to do this. do red on the cup. I might as well squirt some out. The perfect man. He's quiet. He's sweet. And he gives you any grief, you can bite his head off. There you go. We got to make a sign like that. I'm almost out. This is my favorite red. It's Deco Art Americana Tuscan Red. Who is it? Is it Apple Barrel? Somebody else I think Apple Barrel has a Tuscan Red, but it's not like that. It's more of a like a rusty red, like a brown red, you know. That Americana Tuscan Red, this is the prettiest red, like for Christmas or Valentine's stuff. I love this. I'm almost out. And it's almost Christmas time. Well, not really, but you know. Gonna need some more. Okay. Ooh, don't flip. Christine, you'll have to make one of the signs and I'll make one. You can either do the snowman or the gingerbread. I could probably cut out a really cute snowman and a cute gingerbread man if you want to do one of them. It's so fun. Okay. All right, I'll let this dry a little bit, and we'll go ahead, while we've got red out, we'll go ahead and do, well, I need a smaller brush. Go ahead and do this peppermint stick, the little peppermint stick. Let's see, red, white, red. Okay. Sorry, I get really quiet when I do like detail, or if I'm trying to stay in the lines on something. All right. So there's our little, it's like Dr. Seuss colors. And then we're going to do black and white on the handle. And then I think we can probably start putting it together. And it comes together really quick, I promise. Did you get a laser cutter, Christine? Are your patterns already in True Glowforge, or do you have your own? Both. Oh, that pumpkin banner is from Ross. If you have a Ross near you, go check it out. Cheap, super cheap. What was I saying? Yeah, the Glowforge, like if you join their forum, their premium, I think that's what it's called. You can get some files from there, and then you can buy files for. I don't know how to make them. I would love to learn how to make them because I have all these ideas. I just don't know how to. I don't know how to make an SVG file. So, but a lot of times I'll buy them because a lot of us are buying the same files. So I try to change mine because like a lot of the designers say, you know, you can't change it and try to claim it as your own. I don't try to claim anything as my own. But I do try to change it up a little so I'm not offering exactly the same as everybody else. Like these that I'm working on right now, they actually came a different size than this. So I made this my own size. Sometimes I'll take and mix and match, you know, mix up the pieces. Like I might put, you know, this snowflake with this, or this skate with that, or whatever. Like I've got a piece downstairs I've been playing around with. I got some gingerbread men and gingerbread houses from one file, and then I found this scrap. I don't know what it was from. It was something I cut on the Glowforge, and it was something left behind, and so I'm trying to come up with something with that, you know, so we're not all, I mean, because I know we're all doing kind of similar stuff. So just to kind of be a little creative. Okay, look how cute that looks. Okay, I think we can start putting it together. Oh, I gotta paint his nose orange. Did I bring orange? Hang on. Alrighty. Okay. His scarf. Should we do? I think we should do like polka dots or something. Polka dots or stripes. We'll get him on there first, and then we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start putting him together. Can y'all? Oh, there goes my comments again. Hang on. My goodness. Hey, Luna. My shop is studiojcompany.com. And these aren't in there yet. I just cut these. So, and I will tell you, well, yeah, don't look yet. I gotta go in there and fix some stuff around, but I'm gonna add these in there. But if you wanna go and peek, you can. But stick around because I'm gonna give away 2 ornaments at the end of this, and I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Actually, my time is up in like 3 minutes, but I'm the last presenter, so if y'all want to stick around, I'm still going to be on. I'm almost finished. So, luckily, I'm the last presenter. So, if there was somebody up behind me, I would have to wrap it up. But I'm almost done. So, let's go ahead and just finish this one or put these together, and we're done. And then I'll pick 2 names. So I'm just going to glue these on here. Oops. Yuck. I put way too much there. I hear Maggie. Can y'all hear her barking? Way too much glue. The glue dries clear, but it still drives me crazy. Yeah, the small set would be cute on a tiered tray. And I saw I saw a thing and I wrote it down on making a little stand with Jenga blocks. I know there's several different ways to do it, but there was one way I saw that looked so easy, and I'm going to try it. So I'll show y'all, because you know how you always sometimes have these little pieces that you're like, what can I do with that? Okay. I'm going to put this little snowflake on the brim of his hat. Right there. All right, I'm just going to dot his, you could see, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I don't think you can see it on here. Christine, you are the Jenga block queen. I can see where his eyes are, so I'm just going to dot them. And his little mouth, or his little smile. Okay. I gotta put his nose on here real quick. Oh gosh. Smart. Okay. Put his nose. Then he'll look like a snowman. Okay. Simple. All right, I'm gonna sit him right there for now. Let's go back to the mug, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue it onto the base. Yes, I'm the last presenter, thank goodness. But I'm almost done, so yeah, I know I ran over. So it's a good thing I'm last. Or I would have had to just cut it off. All right, I'm gonna glue this one right there. Gosh, I haven't been the last presenter on one in a while. I feel like lately I've been the first presenter. So, I forgot. I haven't done a lot of late night crafting lately. I missed that. Okay, there's our whipped cream. And then our little peppermint stick. Okay, and then let me show you. Here's where we're at so far. But see where you can still see where it says warm and cozy. And I'm gonna glue the letters. I don't notice, you know what, of course, I'm pretty much, I usually go in with a Q-tip if there's extra glue because it drives me nuts. So I try to tap it, you know, get a little bit of it off, but not always. Warm and cozy. It's almost time for warm and cozy. Isn't that cute? I know it's backwards. Y'all, I could flip it, but I can't. I don't know. I've tried. I'm not that coordinated. I'm like, I get off the screen and I'm so weird. I'm weird. But I will take a picture of it after I'm done and you can see. Touch this up a little bit. Okay, and then the little marshmallows. Y'all, I have that, the hot glue that is brown. It looks like hot fudge in the other room. I may go and, like maybe in the morning, I'll just add the hot fudge. It's so cute on these. I might go in and put the little hot fudge so it looks like I've got like a little chocolate syrup or something on the marshmallows. I might do that. I'm just gonna put those there. I'm gonna put a snowflake up there and towards the bottom. Down here. And our mug, this one's pretty much done. Got the little grommet. I didn't paint my grommet, y'all. I'm gonna do it red. Just to be different. I'll do this one red and I'll do white, I think, for the snowman. So he has 2 buttons, the snowman does, and I have no idea. I bet I put it. Where'd I put it? You know, yesterday when I was in that event and I thought I'd lost a piece, and it turned out it wasn't even a piece. I was looking for something that didn't even exist. It's okay, I'll find it. He'll have 1 button when we end this. But let's go ahead and put some, I'm gonna glue him on here. Well, pretty much done. I'm just going to line him up at the bottom. I probably should have put a dab of hot glue on him. I wonder if I still can. Wow, he's already sticking on here. I think I'll just leave him alone. All right, so let's kind of poke that hole through. I'm afraid it's gonna, well, you know what? Winter Wonderland is right there with that hole, but it's okay. I mean, we'll know. We'll know. There we go. I did not plan that part out. Okay. Go ahead and put this on. Okay, so this one is done, but I am going to add, I'm going to add the little hot fudge on the marshmallows. Isn't that cute? I might add some little polka dots too. All right, he needs He needs some color. Oh, I got something on him. Okay. All right, I'm going to put, I said I was going to do like polka dots or something on his scarf. I think I will. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and draw names. Let me, because some of you might be wanting to go to bed. It's getting late. It's a little after 9 here. Okay, let me just. Okay. Last little touches, I promise. Okay. Here she comes. Look who's here. Hello. Hello, come here. Okay, can't. Wait a minute. You want to say hey to Stella while I finish this? Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Can you say hello? Oh. Oh no, don't climb in the paint. She's like, it's late. Get off the phone. Can you say hello? I can't see, honey. I can't see what I'm doing. Sorry, y'all. This is Stella. If you're new here, this is Stella. Say hello to everybody. Can you say hello? Look right there. Look, can you say hello? She's tired. It's been a long day, right? She's ready to go to bed. Yes, the details make all the difference, I think. I'm gonna go back and add, okay, honey, okay. Oh, she's so loving. I'm sorry, I have to love on her for a second. Okay, can I finish? Can I finish and I'll come downstairs? Gotta glue this on. Okay, I gotta glue this on. You gotta get down for right now, baby. She will sit here the rest of the time. Okay. She usually pops in here. So if you're new to my page, that's Stella. Okay. There's that. I'm doing it while it's still wet, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I know y'all, I'm gonna draw 2 names. Okay. This is it. There's that. I'm gonna leave his buttons off for right now because I gotta find that other button. But I'll go ahead and put this little heart. It goes right there. Wait, that goes up. Okay. Maggie, don't get into stuff. Okay. Our little snowman, he does have 2 buttons that go right here. I'm probably gonna add some, I'll probably sponge like some snow on top of his hat, something like that. So there's the snowman. Here's the hot cocoa. Y'all, these would be cute together. Like, put them on like a little, you know, little hanger. Make you a little, you know, a little hanger and hang it like on a doorway or something. Not a doorway, like a door. Cute together. But like I said, they're great to tuck in on your tree when you have that little gap. I like that one. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna spin through the comments and I'm gonna pick 2 names. And if you're here, comment, because let's do this. I'm gonna pick a name and you have to answer within 1 minute. Or answer. Or I'll pick another name because they may not be here. And those of you who have waited for me to finish this, okay, here we go. Here we go. This will be for the snowman, and it's the ornament size. It's not that big size. It's this size. Okay, here we go. Oops, there went my comments again. Okay, so Maggie, come back. Okay, here we go. Okay, I can't pronounce your last name. Cindy Rossignol? Did I say that's Rossignol? Okay, if you're here, Cindy Rossignol. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Comment within 1 minute. Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for lag time. So Cindy Rossignol, R-O-S-S. No, I don't, I've already. Hey, Lydia. Hey, Paula, I'm here. There she is. Yes, thank you. Okay, did I say it? Did I butcher your name? I'm so sorry. Okay, you win the snowman. Just private message me your address and I'll mail this out tomorrow. It's got all the little pieces that come with it, including the 2 buttons. These buttons aren't missing. It's the big ones I'm missing. Okay, I'm gonna do now, yeah, these are all the little pieces that go with that snowman. See, he's got 2 buttons. Okay, so Cindy, message me, private message me your address. Okay, now let's do for not the mittens, the hot cocoa, right? Let me get it. Yeah. Oh, how cute. So it's this one, warm and cozy. So, all right, y'all, here we go. I'm gonna get it way back, and I'm just gonna. Okay. Carla Couch. If you're still here, comment. Okay, let me write this down. But y'all, I'm gonna add these kits to my shop. They're not in there right now because I just cut them tonight. But I'm gonna add these. I'm gonna add them in the jumbo version. Make sure you read the description, because I had several people, the ones I did last night or yesterday, I had several people order them, and some of the people ordered the little ones that are already painted, and they were more expensive because I had already painted them. And so I was messaging and I was like, did you want the already painted custom ones, or did you want the DIY kits, the big ones? And they were like, oh no, I misread it. So make sure you read, because they look alike. They're just different sizes, and one was already painted. So, Sherry, you must, okay, several people did. Several people did. So, I realized it was very confusing. My husband said, you shouldn't even offer them painted, you know? You don't have time for that. Okay, let's see. Oh, Carla Couch, there you are. Private message me your address. I probably already have yours, but just private message me, because that way it'll remind me, and I will get these out in the morning. Otherwise, I'll be searching, looking for it. So yes, message me, and I will send that out. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I went over by 20 minutes. And if Janice is still here, thank you for having me in your event. I'm sorry I went over, but I'm glad I was last, so, or I would have had to just cut it off. But I'll get those in. I'll get these finished and take a picture. Should I auction these off? You know, I auctioned off the ones I did yesterday. Kay Simons won them. I might put these up tomorrow morning. So come back and check if you're interested in. I'm gonna start them at $5 each. I think she got one for $8. And I think shipping is like $5. I don't even think it'll be, if it's less than 5, it's less. I'll let you know. But I'll probably put these up for auction because I told my husband I'm not gonna keep all the stuff I keep making, because it starts piling up and then it takes forever to do an auction. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm so glad y'all are here. Yes, Christine, I'll message you. We'll do that. We'll do I'll do a gingerbread man or a snowman, and you do the other. And we'll see. We should not tell each other what we're doing and see what we come up with. That would be fun. I'll message you. That sounds fun. But so yeah, I'll put these up for auction for starting at $5, and only like 2 or 3 people were bidding, so you might get one at a really good deal. And then I will put those in the shop. It's studiojcompany.com. I'm trying to get everything loaded in there. It takes me forever. Okay, thank y'all for watching, and thank you, Cindy. Thank you for watching. Y'all go and have a good night, and I've got to go love on my little doggy because she came up here to tell me it's time to go. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Bye.